Hey guys, welcome back to Becoming Soulful. We are so stressed nowadays because of many external reasons and a lot of internal reasons. And stress is always one part of life lately. Today, I have very interesting person called Mr. Uttam Uttam Ji. He is a mental detox coach. And we are going to interview him to find out how he helps people to detox themselves from stress. One reason I'm bringing variety of coaches and variety of entrepreneurs is because as a women, we need to have options to start our own coaching business, or if you want to get into any other entrepreneurial journey, this will be very useful for you. So one of the areas where women need to work is becoming financially independent. You might be working somewhere, or you might have discontinued working because of marriage, because of children. But when you get exposed to so many entrepreneurs, you will get an idea, you will get some options. When you listen to their best practices, you will be able to understand that life has many choices and we can stop giving excuses and get some ideas and get into action. So that is the reason I'm bringing many entrepreneurs in front of you. So financial freedom will help women to feel good, get their own identity. And today I have Mr. Uttam in front of me, who is going to talk about how to be a stress coach and help people to detox their stress. Uttamji, can I invite you onto the camera, please? Thank you.
Hi.
Hi, Uttamji. Thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Welcome, Vimala ji.
Thank you. So I'm so curious to listen today because you have the most important tool with you. All of us are stressed. One because of this COVID, another because of many people who have lost their jobs, or people are, even children are stressed because they are inside the home. Only now schools and colleges have opened. So thanks for accepting my invitation, and please say something about you, Uttamji.
I am Uttam Kumar alias Uttam Sushant. I have written a book, Sukhi Atma Swasth Sharir in Hindi, and I counsel people regarding stress relieving and depression relieving.
Do you have the book with you right now?
This is an online book on Amazon.
Okay, fine. So what is your background, Uttamji? Where are you from? Where are you from? What are you doing for earning, and how you got interested in this stress coaching?
I am from Bihar.
You are muted.
I have been very much interested in psychology since my childhood. I have read many books on psychology and personal development. And I also got training from coaches like Dr. Pramod Tripathi and others regarding stress relieving and diabetes relieving. So I decided to write about stress relieving.
Okay.
First, I consult some persons, my methods, and when those persons get benefit from my methods, then I wrote them in my book.
Wow.
And many persons have been relieved from stress and stress-related diseases, and they have given their testimonials on my book, both in Hindi and English.
Okay. So do you use any special technique to relieve people's stress?
No, ma'am. Actually, simple techniques are the best techniques.
Okay.
So I use simple techniques. When some person reeling under stress comes to me, I tell him to laugh heartily. And I also laugh with them. After laughing for 1 minute approximately, they say they are completely relieved. So simple things, and life is very simple. If we do simple things, there will be no problem.
Yeah, you have a
Like,
very, very smiling face. It proves that you are practicing what you're preaching. Okay,
yes,
so
ma'am, yes, ma'am.
yeah, very nice. You have a very smiling face. When did you realize this, that life is very simple?
I realized this after reading the book of Dale Carnegie, How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. He said, just do simple things. Don't cross your bridges before you reach them. Don't cry over spilled milk. So you don't have to get a doctorate degree for relieving stress and depression. So I was very impressed with him. I read all his books.
Very good. So Dale Carnegie is your inspiration.
Initially, he was my inspiration. I read books of Tony Robbins and many other specialists on stress and neurology.
What do you practice in your daily life to relieve your stress? What do you practice apart from laughing? What else you practice to relieve stress?
I get up early in the morning and I do pranayams, anulom bilom, and there is another pranayam that I call alpha diaphragm breathing. It has come from West, but there is no harm in taking good things from West also. They have taken many good things from our country. So in alpha diaphragm breathing, just I put one hand on my navel area and another on my chest. And I take deep breath from my nostrils. And I exhale from my mouth, making round tip like this. And in this breathing, I ensure that only stomach is moving. Since diaphragm is settled in the stomach, and this relieves stress very much. The beauty of alpha diaphragm breathing is that you can do it anywhere. When you are traveling, when you are in a meeting and it is not your turn, you are just listening. Just you cannot put your hands on chest and belly there, but you can practice diaphragm breathing, taking deep breaths and exhaling from mouth. So alpha diaphragm breathing is the main technique to relieve stress. I play with children as far as possible. I laugh heartily. When I am with my colleagues, I share jokes with them. And another very important thing is I try to cultivate happy hormones.
How do we do that?
Dopamine.
How do we do that?
For dopamine, I set a small goals. When these small goals are achieved, I become happy. For endorphin, I do a stair climbing. A stair climbing burns fat also. For serotonin, I go to nature, near nature. This way I do. These are also very simple things. I go on my roof and enjoy the moonlit night. So for going near nature, you don't have to go to some park or anywhere else. I plant trees in my home and in my campus.
What do you suggest for people who are very busy and they don't have the patience to practice all this? They are I'm focusing on very ambitious women, and they do a lot of multitasking, and they are tired. How do you help them to be stress free with all your practices?
They have to do something to relieve stress. If they are very much busy, they can inhale and exhale slowly. Slow inhalation calms mind. So just doing 5 minutes exercise practice for exhaling and inhaling slowly, one may calm her mind. And when you are with your colleagues, ask about their welfare. That puts a good culture in the office and congenial atmosphere. And when atmosphere is congenial, tension goes away automatically. So just we have to be a little human for our sake.
That's beautifully said. Putanji, if you don't mind, how old are you?
Excuse me, ma'am.
What is your age?
My age is 61 years.
Okay. So you do what kind of people come to you for your coaching? What age group comes to you?
All age groups come when they are stressed. One of my colleagues came and told me that he is going to resign from job. I told him just come with a pen and copy.
Okay.
And do what I tell him. So I tell him first to laugh. Then I told him to write thanks to 10 persons who did any favor to him. So these simple things. Then I told him about alpha relaxation. So after half an hour, he was feeling very well. I told him to practice all these things for even a few minutes daily. If he is very busy, I told him to do for 1 minute all the practices. Then there is a special practice that is called impartial spectator, viewing things like impartial spectator. That is also not very difficult. Many thoughts come to our mind, and when thoughts come astray, they are generally our bad experiences in life, and they put us in a stress. So I just tell my colleagues to write these thoughts and view them as impartial spectator, to sit comfortably at a place and to close their eyes and to imagine that they are in a movie hall. And the name of the movie hall is Impartial Movie. And then I tell them to just view on the screen what always disturbs their mind, what incident of past disturbs their mind as impartial spectator. I tell them to view themselves also. What he is wearing, what other persons are wearing, who is telling what. So after whole incident is past, they say that the emotions have calmed down very much.
Mhm.
So they do it twice or thrice. And after that, they say, now these thoughts don't bother them. I asked why. The reason is simple. If you see any good movie time and again, you get bored. Generally, some bad incident comes in our mind, so we try to suppress them. So they come again and again. When we consciously watch them as an impartial spectator, time and again, our subconscious mind gets bored and it leaves the thought.
Beautiful, beautiful. Have you done NLP courses?
No, ma'am, I have read many books regarding NLP also. There is one technique, mental blasting technique. Our mind learns symbols. So in mental blasting, it is just one step ahead, impartial spectator method. I tell my colleagues to imagine that some Sudarshan Chakra, what Sri Krishna Bhagavan was keeping in his fingers. Some chakra like Sudarshan Chakra is making all that incident into a small pieces. And these small pieces are going towards sun. And they are burning and blasting there and falling into the earth and converting into greenery. So mind gets message that that bad incident has been torn into pieces and burned and converted into positive thing. So mental blasting technique, it is some part of NLP, is also very effective.
Beautiful. So if people have to read your book, can they buy from Amazon?
Yes, ma'am. This is available in Kindle.
Okay, so guys, I'll be putting Uttamji's book in link in the description box, and we can buy it. What is the name of the book, sir?
Sukhi Atma Swasth Sharir.
Okay, okay, okay. So my next question will be: have you ever counseled or coached women?
No woman from outside came, but some women from family, if they have some problem, they come to me. But if somebody comes, I shall coach them these techniques. These work on all genders.
Okay, okay. So my final question: if I give you 90 seconds for you and ask you, what is the preventive suggestion you will give to avoid stress or safeguard oneself from stress? What one should do, especially women, what they have to do to help themselves get rid of stress?
They have to be well organized. I see women are searching something very disturbed way, and they find it after half an hour. During this period, they are very tense. The first thing, they have to be well organized, and this pure tension of daily day-to-day life to women, and even to men also.
Mhm. So tip number one will be, women, if you are very organized, you can avoid stress. Tip number two?
Tip number two, just laugh. I have one ritual. When I go to bathroom for taking bath, I heartily laugh in the bathroom.
Okay.
So this is tip number two.
Okay.
And tip number three, play with the children, love them. These are the simple tips.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. So, my dear ambitious women, if you want to avoid stress, get organized. And number 2 is laugh whenever you have time. And Uttamji's best practice, he laughs when he goes for a bath. And the last tip will be play with children and love them unconditionally. These are the 3 simple tips. And as Uttamji said, life is simple. And if we follow these simple tips are underestimated, and we ignore them, and we look for some rocket science secrets to be stress-free. But people who practice simple things are the people who are very happy and stress-free like Uttamji. So thank you so much for being on my show, Uttamji. It was
so nice of you.
Yeah, it was a
Vimala ji,
simple
thank you very
reminder.
much.
Yeah, you're so cute. You're smiling a lot, and you look so cute with that smiling face. That itself shows that you practice what you speak, and you are helping people relieving stress. Thanks for coming on my show. Thank you, Uttamji.
Welcome, ma'am.
Take care. Yeah. So guys, that's Uttamji. This is a simple reminder. We had a very simple chat, and I'm really feeling good, and I'm really feeling how simple life is. And those are wise words from Uttamji, who has lived life and who has given his wisdom to us. So kindly practice these 3 tips. Get organized, smile, laugh, literally laugh, and you can play with children and do small things to be connected with nature. So you can share in the comment section what are the small little things you do to keep yourself happy, stress-free. Thanks for watching. I'll come back again with another interesting person to give you simple tools and techniques to be a happy woman. And I'm Vimala Rane from Becoming Soulful. So believe in yourself, begin and bloom. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.